Hi, welcome back to Spiritual Podcast. My name is Maisa. I'm going to be your host. Okay. First of all, hi.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself.
My name's Elle, and I'm going to screw up my digital footprint even more than it already is. I'm sort of an artist, sort of a linguist. I don't know. For those who don't know, I was the lead designer of this podcast when it just started.
Yeah.
Now
Season 1, yeah.
Yeah, now I don't work on this podcast, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good still. I think some things still exist, like our first logo, which was like iconic, and we kind of started carrying the cup thing throughout the logos and all that. I'm waiting on our new banner for YouTube, which is basically a lot of cups and plants and our mascot. And then every preview, everything was made by Elle, which we're really thankful for. They were here when it all began. What languages do you speak?
English, of course.
Yeah.
Russian, in that order. So English is, I consider it more comfortable for me to speak English than Russian usually. My native language Russian, and at university I study German as my first language for now. Hopefully next year German will be my second language, but nobody can tell for sure right now. And right now I just started to learn French a little bit, just for fun. Because my partner studies French as their first language. I'm for I don't know how many years, for 5 years or something, every year I start to learn my dream language, which is Icelandic, but I still can't move on past like basics.
Yeah, well, it's not an easy language.
Yeah, sure.
Like I had a base in Lebanon in Swedish, and I started learning it. I was learning it for like 6 months straight, or something like that. And then I stopped because my prof was like, I cannot remember anything of like Icelandic. Let me just like brush up on my Icelandic, and then we'll come back to it. And then we never came back neither to Icelandic nor to Swedish. He was a guest on our podcast in the first episode of the second season.
I watched it.
Yeah, I love him. He's really cool. A person who tried to learn 22 languages aside from Russian.
Oh my god, this is
I think it was like 5 or 7 languages he speaks. Something like that. By the way, we're drinking Tess Tropical Sun, which is, we're drinking it again, and it's really good. And I graduated. Cum laude. Finally, we have a background for a podcast, which is a lot of flowers.
And we also have Professor Layton himself, my life coach, even though he's a fictional character. I look up to him, even though I'm not an archaeologist. I love Professor Layton. I think Level 5 should pay me for advertisements of their franchise, or at least release finally their new game that they announced like 3 years ago, and it's still not. And I'm so pissed. Why the hell did the Nintendo Switch 2 came out earlier than Professor Layton and the New World of Steam? I can't.
That's interesting, but that's literally the entertainment industry doing its job, not entertaining people.
Yes.
Like lately, a lot of games have been postponed or just like cancelled. The ones that I've heard is Grand Theft Auto, which is being postponed and I really want it and it's coming out next year and I'm afraid they will change the date again. And
The end of the world before GTA
Yeah.
6.
everything is before GTA 6. Oh my god. And then I think people who play Minecraft know that there is a project Hypixel, which is a Minecraft server, and they were supposed to make their own Minecraft-like game, Hytale, which now has been cancelled. And it was by Riot Games, I think, the ones that made League of Legends and Arcane. And it was cancelled because it was the costs were too much and the production was unbearable. And the only thing that's good is 2K released some news last year, I think, about the new Mafia game, Mafia: The Old Country, which is I'm a fan of this franchise. Well, I don't think I can call myself a fan because I didn't play the first game, but I did play the second and the third Mafia, and then Mafia: Old Country, which is a like prequel or something. Like it's before everything happened in like this timeline. It's set on Sicily, which is really cool. It's like 1910s, so they use like really old weapons, like weapons from that time, to record the sounds for like guns and pistols and all that, which is really cool. And it is in the gold or something like that, so it's supposed to come out in August, and it will come out in August.
We hope.
Yeah, but no, they said that like the production is finished, and this is just like the thing. I have no idea what it's called in English. In Russian, they say like it's in gold. It means that the game is set to release already. So that's they finished everything, and I watched the gameplay trailers. I'm like, oh my god, I really want to play. But then 2K goes and changes the user policy, and now they can track where you're playing the game, like legally. And they're like, okay, if you're playing the game somewhere where you're not supposed to buy it, so for example, in Russia or in China or in Brazil sometimes, they're like, oh yeah, we can block you from playing the game because they have their own launcher. So you buy the game on Steam, you download it, when you try to open it, it opens a launcher, and only then can you play the game from their launcher. So basically they're like, okay, we don't like the place you're at, so let us block you from playing a $60 game.
With no refund?
Yeah. So they're just basically like, you paid 60, the deluxe version on a pre-order costs $60. The regular, I think, $40. And they're like, yeah, so you pay us $60, but you will not be able to play. So
This
here,
is insane.
yeah, piracy is the key. I mean,
Yes.
I think a lot. Like, I love the developers that think that piracy is good, because if buying isn't owning it, then pirating isn't stealing.
Yeah, true.
I don't like that narrative of the like, you bought it but you don't own it. I paid money for it.
Yeah.
That's my copy of it.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
I hate what's happening right now in the entertainment industry when it's literally not about enjoying the content and sharing it, and just get the entertainment itself. It's about, I don't know what. It's about business and monopoly,
Yeah.
and it's just
It's about getting money, basically.
yeah,
Like,
everything is about money.
yeah, capitalism. I hate capitalism.
We hate capitalism in
I mean,
one way.
Yeah, we live in a capitalistic society, which is awful, because, like, not everything should be behind the paywall, basically.
Yes.
Like, there are things that are supposed to be free, and it's not like a communist view or something. No, it's
Yeah.
just like basic human right to have something for free.
Right.
That's something that just
And these
surprises me.
companies are already extremely rich. Like, they will not
Yeah.
lose too much if they allow people to enjoy their content for free. It's just they don't want it. They want to get even richer, even though today most people are pretty poor,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
this class inequality will just become bigger,
Yeah.
and it's really depressing to think about.
I mean, like, we couldn't afford goddamn microphones for our podcast. We're like, okay, let's just like join our efforts. Let's like collectively buy 2 microphones, and then there are rich people who are like, oh, let me rent out the whole city of Venice for my wedding. I
Oh my
think
God.
people know who I'm calling out. But I'm
I don't
not.
know, by the way.
I'm not gonna. Jeff Bezos. He rented out the
Oh.
whole city of Venice for his wedding, which was. I love the people who live there because they started boycotting him, putting
Yes,
out
they should.
ugly mannequins of him, like a giant ass, like I don't know, like text to like get the fuck out of Venice. And so they had to move the venue from the center of the city to some remote location that was guarded by the I think it was like the army of Italy, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna be here just like sitting and chilling and having this all beautiful wedding. And then a lot of celebrities came, obviously, and some people that are like so pro eco lifestyle and like save ecology, like Leonardo DiCaprio came by a private jet and he tried to hide his face and everyone saw him and he's like, oh, let me just like grab my cam, I'm gonna hide my face. Bro, everyone knows who you are. Like, we saw you. Don't like try to play us. It's
The only question I have is who the hell would want to marry Jeff Bezos?
some beautiful model that has been paid for it or something.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
billionaire. He can get anyone. Listen, like a lot of money gets you everything.
I'm surprised it's not Bo Burnham since he wrote like 2 songs about him. See?
Look at what. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
1964.
Jeffrey Bezos. Yeah,
I love the song.
I love Bo Burnham.
Me too.
Yeah, he's cool. He's
He
cool.
built my personality when I was like, what, 14, 15?
Oh, I started listening to him like not that long ago. I was like, oh, artist that is really something that describes everything that's
Literally.
happening. Yeah, like nowadays, look at what's happening with art and AI and the misuse of AI in art, and how it's literally killing artists.
Mhm.
Like, come on. I start seeing, like, so there was a trend of people, of artists drawing themselves as dolls,
Mhm.
and a lot of people started using AI for it. And
Oh,
you can see it.
they're
it's,
so ugly.
yeah, like the feet are sticking out of the box or something, like a lot of things are wrong with it. And then I start seeing artists putting AI crossed out on their boxes, and this is a signal that everything is bad.
Mm.
Like when you have to clarify that this isn't AI, and that like why it's. I mean, okay, there are fields where AI is useful. For example, medicine,
Yeah.
which is it's good for medicine. It's good for some exact sciences or something, discovering something new when there's a lot of data and you need to find something. But making pictures, guys, just learn to fucking draw.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I am the living proof of that. I never learned how to
It's
draw.
free. It's literally free. You don't have to own a tablet. You don't have to
Yes.
own a like. Take a piece of paper and a pencil and some YouTube guide or something. I don't know. Like just try to draw a stick figure and then like go from it. People, I see people showing their 3, 4, 5 sketchbooks of them just trying to learn to draw, and you see
Even
the
I learned
progress.
how to draw in like how many months? I don't remember.
I don't know, like I'm using references for my art. I'm trying to learn to draw. Of course I'm gonna trace at first. I'm tracing, but I'm altering the pictures. I'm trying to make it mine, and then I'm making something new for me. And I'm learning how the body works or something like that. I'm like, okay, that's some anatomy practice. Like it's free. Open Pinterest, enter pose, and then reference. Guys, it's easy. It's not that hard. And people are saying, "Oh my God, art is so expensive." Yeah, art supplies are expensive, but no one is prohibiting you from buying. I don't know. My close friend Nastia, who's helping us with the podcast, she's drawing with pens, just like a regular blue bold pen. You can see the art is beautiful. She knows, like it's not that hard. A blue ball pen, a regular pencil. Come on.
Many people can just download like Avis Paint on their phone and draw with the finger.
Yeah.
And I know many artists and even animators who work on their phone with their finger and they make amazing art.
Yeah, the people draw in MS Paint. Come on, with the mouse and draw amazing things. We were discussing just last week a person. So my best friend's partner found someone on, I think it was on Tumblr, and they're making like Minecraft art, but it's like uncanny. So the proportions are kind of off, and it's intentional, and there are like kind of cryptic messages behind it, and there are like page-long explanations of that art, and it's really cool. But it's drawn in MS Paint. You can do amazing things with anything you have. Like, I know I still have my oh my God, what is it called? Watercolor, like children's little children's watercolor. You can draw with it. It's not like what. Get your left any supplies. Like you can make paint from flowers, basically. You can make paint from anything.
You can paint with a brick on the asphalt.
Yeah, literally with anything you can. But people just like, oh, AI is no, guys. AI is not cool. I mean, okay, yeah, I was using AI a lot, but for homework, for help with homework, for tasks that I know I can do, or it's like a repetitive task that is like every lesson, and I don't want to sit and waste like a lot of time on just writing the homework, because as a fifth year student, well, already graduate, I needed time, for example, to write my thesis, and then I see people in my year that are using ChatGPT to write their thesis, and I'm like,
what are you even studying for?
Yeah, are you even studying? Like, why? What's the point?
What's the end goal? Like, you're not actually
learning.
Yes, you're just, I don't know, you get the degree, and what will you do with it?
I have no idea. I know that my group leader, or whatever it's called, we were standing near each other during the graduation, and so she was talking to her boyfriend, and she was like, "Oh look, it's Anne. She actually liked studying here," with that tone of voice. I'm like, no way, I came here to study. And she's like, oh my God, calm down, it's a joke. It's not a joke, you're just dumb. Like, just admit it. Like, you didn't want to study, you didn't want to learn. Her English in 5 years didn't change, and it was, she still cannot read properly. So she makes these long pauses, and that's just sad. I mean, I have, for example, in my group there is one girl that came into university with like school level English. She started learning it before entering the university, like a year or two before. And in 5 years, her English became like perfect. She learned a lot. She did study. So like there's the progress. And then this girl that used ChatGPT for everything, I'm like, okay, yeah, do whatever. Basically, writing a thesis, it's oh my God, it's really interesting. I was having fun. I don't know, a lot of people are complaining about writing some scientific research. It's cool, come on.
Yeah.
You get to read a lot of articles on linguistics, on topics that you're really interested in. I picked a book that I really liked. I translated it. I'm trying to translate it further because I'm planning on publishing it later. And it's really cool. There are problems that need to be solved, like interpreters problems. A lot of them, and it's really cool because we picked the problems that are not really researched
Mhm.
in the linguistic sphere. So I had like cinematography, literature, and author's metaphors. So there are metaphors that are commonly used, and then there are those that people come up with themselves, and they're really interesting because there's no classification. So we suggested a classification for it. We made a statistic. So we had to like look through the whole text that we translated and search for it. It's interesting. Why use AI for something that's really interesting? I have no idea.
People like they don't allow themselves to enjoy the process of doing something themselves because I don't know why. Because they know that there is like an easier and faster way to basically not do anything, but
Yeah.
to get done with something.
Mhm.
And I don't know. For me, as I see it, it is a big problem because people literally now can't enjoy anything. They can't enjoy studying. They can't enjoy making art. They can't enjoy trying something new and improving their
Mhm.
skills. And I notice it in myself as well because I'm a perfectionist, unfortunately, and everything I do, everything I start, I I can't invest until it is as good as it can possibly be. But for me, it is exclusively, absolutely about my own efforts, about pushing my limits, and that's how I get better. I don't know. I have a very hard relationship with studying as a concept. I believe I never studied in my life in the like the way other people do because I'm a single child and it means that since my first years of life, I was perfect in everything I touched. Everything I touched turned out to be the best thing ever. I was always praised for literally nothing, for doing nothing by my parents. Well, my mom mostly. I never lived with my dad. Sorry for trauma dumping.
No, I don't really remember my parents, so kind of normal.
So yeah, I was praised for everything, and I never had to try. Even in kindergarten or in primary school, I always was the best at drawing, at like basic math or English. I didn't have to study. I was already good enough always. And then adult world began.
Yeah.
And suddenly I have to compete. I have to be compatible with other people. I have to, try.
Yeah.
And I never really had an opportunity to learn how to learn. So it is a problem, but when it comes to studying, I try to get the right mindset that the process is what matters. With drawing, I can't do that because personally, to be completely honest, it's kind of awkward for me to call myself an artist because for me, art is not about visuals. It's not about drawing itself, but rather about visualizing and expressing my ideas. It's more about creativity, creativity and world building. Like
Mm-hmm.
I imagine some characters and situations in my head, and I need to have some physical manifestation of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I draw. That's why I always drew. And I don't really enjoy the process of drawing, no matter how hard I try. It's like it's not about the process for me. So yeah, I already forgot why I started this
Yeah, me
rambling
too.
about
But I
ADHD
can understand you on the topic of like having to compete because well in school our experiences are kind of different because well first of all yeah I was an only child too, but I was raised by like my grandfather and my grandmother. I've never got the opportunity to not learn to study because basically they would sit me down. They would say like, okay, do your homework yourself. We're not gonna help. And it kind of taught me that my actions have consequences because the whole elementary school I was bad. I got a lot of bad grades and kind of got what I was lazy. I was lazy. I wanted to be active. I wanted to run around, do nonsense, and not care about homework. And it kind of told me that it's important. But then, like, I was in a lot of competitive settings because I started. I started writing poems, which I'm also awkward to say that I'm a poet because I don't see myself as one. It's more about expressing the feelings than writing the poem. So like kind of like similar thing. And my grandfather was like, okay, you're doing good. It's good because he was writing poems too, and he's like, okay, now let's compete. So if there were any competition when you needed to read a poem, I would go there. And as an orphan, I was kind of cared by social services, and the social welfare here is kind of quite on that my grandfather would make everything so that they would work with me. So they really worked in my case. And yeah, I competed a lot. And I think that kind of abolished the fear in a way. But then in school, I was good. Like in middle school, everything was good. In high school, everything was good. And then I entered the university, and the 5 years I was going through the university with a constant feeling that I'm not good enough, not like as good as others. And at some point, I think it was third year when I looked at myself and I said, yeah, I'm maybe not as good as anyone else, but I'm good enough. And I started not caring about anything. I was like, okay, I may not get a red diploma, but I'm still gonna finish this university.
And you got it
And
anyway.
yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm dissociating. I don't believe that it's mine because it was so interesting to go during my graduation, walk through that big hall, and like shake the head of the university. I was standing there overjoyed, and she tried to take my diploma. She was like, "Oh, so here's your red diploma. I'm trying to take," and she's like, "I'm like, give me my diploma. I want my diploma."
No.
No, it's not yours. Not unless you like. Oh, I still need to get it back into university. I need to give it back for employment, unfortunately. But yeah, and so that constant feeling of not being good enough and trying to compete with everybody else when you're not the top of your group or your class. Because in my school, I wasn't the top of my class. I wasn't the top like 10 students that were doing good, and I didn't finish school with a red diploma. It's just like I was studying good. I didn't have like unsatisfactory grade or something. And then you enter the university with people who pass the exams better than you, and you're looking at them, and then there's like the top 3 of your group that are just like straight A students that put everything into learning, or they do not have to put the effort into learning because it's so easy for them,
Yeah.
and you're struggling to just like be something, be at least acceptable,
Mhm.
and that constant knowing feeling that like you just eating at yourself, like, oh my god, I'm not good, and I need to be better, I need to be better, and then you're killing yourself with it.
Yeah.
It's just
I know this feeling really
Yeah.
well because I just finished my first year, and it was harsh. It was harsh for my mental health, especially second semester, because yeah, I completely burned out. And right now, I've realized that I really need to do something about my mindset because it is the problem, not anyone else. Not that I'm not good enough, because who am I supposed to be good enough for?
Yeah.
Like, what for? What's
I
next?
think you need to be good enough for yourself only.
Yeah,
That's the way it goes.
it's like the false, I don't know, false goal or something,
Yeah.
because it just doesn't exist. Perfection doesn't exist, and in school, right after the war started, like before the war, I was like top 5 students in my class almost every year. And then the war started, and I just completely lost any motivation. I just become one small piece of anxiety. Basically, I didn't believe. I still don't believe in future. I don't know how to find any motivation to work for my future. So I decided that I should work for the present. Just
Yeah.
I should enjoy the process, because that is linguistic is what I like, and I should remind myself about it constantly, because if I don't do it for the sake of doing it, because I enjoy it, then what for? I don't want to do it for someone else, and I realized that it is completely pointless and harmful even to compare yourself with someone, because I can for sure say that I'm top 5 bottom in my group right now. Yeah, and like I try to be better. I try to keep up with the top 5 best students in my group. But after this very hard second semester, I realized that they are different people. Their lives are different. Their life experience is different. They don't know how I feel. I don't know how they feel. And it literally just pointless to compare yourself with other people, because you don't know them. They don't know you. You are 2 different people with 2 different life experiences. So, yeah, you just have to focus on yourself and on what really matters to you. Because after my last exam, I self-reflected a lot, because I didn't get the result that I was hoping for. So I was reflecting a lot. And I realized that, okay, even if I were a straight A student, what's next? Would I have been satisfied with myself? Probably not. Because, like, if I'm not satisfied with myself right now, then it's just a cycle.
Yeah.
And it never ends. So, yeah, I try to work on my self-esteem first, and literally, it just doesn't make sense. There's no point. Life has no meaning. Just
Just do anything.
like fuck around and find out.
I mean, the most important thing is to focus on your health and your mental health. Because I fucked up my health at some point. I was starving myself, and I was like, not like involuntarily, because I had a lot of stuff on my mind. It was I was a third year student. I was organizing a concert and a university, and we had a lot of rehearsals, and I had to study, and I had to go to Swedish class, like a lot of things all at once. So I was eating like once a day or once in 2 or 3 days, and I wouldn't notice it because I was so busy. It's like, it's that ADHD thing when you hyper focus on something
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, I don't care about anything else in the world. So I was like, okay, concert, studying Swedish, concert, da, 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 and I was not eating. I was like, at some point, I would come home, I would come here, and my boyfriend would ask, have you eaten this week? And I'm like, okay, if that is the constant thing he's asking, it's not normal.
Yeah.
'Cause he would be like, you have to eat. Why didn't you eat? So he would make me eat. I'm like, oh, yeah, of course I forgot. Food, what is that? So yeah, it was horrible. Let's take a little break to check our cameras.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started talking about AI and then
Yeah.
not putting in effort. I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah, people do not put any effort into anything. I think it's the problem of that clip thinking and the problem with like attention span. People need instant gratification. So when they have to do like long arduous task, they're like, oh, I need to get it done like faster, and it's not good. It's still, I think it's a problem of like mental health and the everything happening like on the internet.
Yeah. And in the
'Cause-
world.
Yeah,
in general.
I mean, like TikTok or Instagram
Mhm.
Reels or YouTube Shorts, anything. It's destroying the attention span of people in general. Because, okay, so you're watching, for example, like a minute long videos, but still, it's too short. It's
Yeah.
nothing. You don't process enough information for your brain to like be attentive.
Yeah, and it's the constant flow of different information that you're scrolling through basically, like watching a fan cam video of I don't know who is popular nowadays with
I have
teenagers. I
no
don't know.
idea.
Some Korean musicians.
Yeah,
I don't know.
K-pop
Then like
edits or something.
then like politics. Joe Biden, Trump, Putin, Palestine. Then
Yeah.
another fan cam of Korean people.
Yeah.
And your brain just can't process it.
Mhm.
Your brain is like, it's overwhelmed.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's a lot. It's a
yeah,
lot.
I notice it in myself too.
Mhm.
That's why I'm not using TikTok.
I
Only
see
to-
myself reaching for that like fast
Mhm.
dopamine because like literally I would sit there for hours before bed scrolling through reels or shorts or anything. I'm like, am I doing it to feel good or am I doing it to just like have fun? Because
Mhm.
feeling good and having fun are different things.
Yeah.
If I'm watching videos just like get a giggle,
Mhm.
it's good because I'm just like looking after my mental health. I need something funny. And then if I want to feel good, it's not good enough. I would rather lately I found myself enjoying, for example, I went on a bicycle ride, a long bicycle ride with our editor. We went from Sebelovsky Hotel to our university on bikes, so like throughout the whole Moscow and back. And I was so happy.
Yeah.
And then after my graduation, me and our whole team, we went swimming in a lake, and it was so good.
Yeah.
Like you can feel the serotonin, and it's better than scrolling through TikTok because it lasts at least like when you're scrolling, you're like, okay, I'm good now. You put down your phone, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I need another dose, and then we swam. I'm still happy. I still feel good. It's amazing. Like you can do anything that is not like a 5-second thrill.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things in this world are free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to go swimming, you don't even have to own a swimsuit. Go
Yeah.
take some goddamn t-shirt and shorts that you don't care about, or even I don't know, like underpants, anything. Um, Anything you get, like Alec swam in a shirt, like short sleeved shirt and shorts. It's comfy. It's good. Like I mean, that's and that's free.
For me, I don't even have to swim. Like I just need to sit by the water.
Yeah.
Because the other week I went to sit by the water twice with different people, and it felt good. Like at the moment, I actually felt at peace because looking at the water actually relaxing. Actually, is relaxing, and yeah, I enjoy it. And it's so much better because actually you're not thinking. Sometimes it is useful for your brain. Sometimes it's helpful for your brain to stop thinking and just, I don't know, relax and enjoy the outdoors. And speaking of AI and its ethics, I hate when people say that, AI will never replace the real artists or real translators and linguists. It already does. That's the problem.
Well,
it's not about quality. It is about that AI is free. AI is free. And big corporations, they really don't like to pay anyone else. So, of course, they will choose not to pay and use an AI in their work, and artists will lose their jobs.
Yeah, there's that. But then again, I will never agree on the topic of translation and interpreting, because the latest job that I got was translating an ad, something like an ad video, to Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, to be exact. And it was some AI assistant that helps organize your. It's like Notion but with AI, basically. But it's no, it's not Notion. It's for companies, like for recruiters, HR. So it helps like people sort out the calls and call back to people who are willing to get an interview with the employer. So all these things to make it kind of faster and easier for HR. And it was AI, but they chose to text me and be like, okay, so this person gave us your phone number. What's the price of like translating this 1 minute 20 seconds something ad? I'm like, okay, well, send me the text. I'll look at it. And so there is a standard of 1,800 characters. 1,800 characters with spacings is basically one page.
Mm-hmm.
It's considered one interpreter's page. And I was like, okay, there was like 1,100 or something, so less than a page.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, my price usually varies from like 1,000, like so $10 to $17 per page.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, there's not a page, but I can make money off that. I was like, okay, 2K for this. I could have actually gotten more because it's a video, it's an audio, and I needed to match the timing, so it's a harder job.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I was like 2K, and they didn't answer me for like a couple days. In 5 days, they come back with, okay, you can start working now. I'm like, good. Like, I need 5 hours. They're like, okay. I'm sending the translation in 1.5, because 5 hours is just a rough bracket of time. Because, like, what if I need to check it with a native or something? And you can get more money for checking with a native, actually. Like, if you say that you have an editor, or like a native is checking your translation. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's good that you have like an expert. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have natives that can check it, but I opted not to do that because I didn't have enough time and I wanted money. And so I send them that translation. They're like, ignoring me for a couple of days. Then in 2 days they're like, okay, can you send us the like where we can send money? I'm texting them my phone number, the name of the bank. I don't get an answer again. And I'm going to shop with my boyfriend in a couple of days after sending in the info. I'm like, it would be funny if I just got my 2K and like they wouldn't say anything. 5 minutes later, I get my 2K. Yeah, but what I was trying to say, I read a lot of articles on people saying that AI will replace translators, interpreters. First of all, yeah, big difference between translators and interpreters. I think
Yes.
everyone knows interpreters are those who translate orally. Translators are those who translate text. I can work as both. I have my diploma, and also I have my additional qualification in synchronized. I think it's yeah, translation, interpreting. So I can translate from and to Portuguese. Simultaneous, my God, translation. It's called. Simultaneously, I can do that. And well, we tried to kind of listen and learn how AI does that. For example, interpretation, no, it will never be able to do that because there is something called interpreting prediction. It's when you know and you like from the context you understand what will be said next. And it's a real thing. So we were translating some Brazilian politician's speech, and I started going faster because it's such a basic like speech that you know what will happen next. And it's really cool when you like predict what they will say. So AI cannot do that, and also simultaneous translation, for example, even other types of interpreting, they require you to think about the context and the way it is said, so emotion, which AI cannot recognize emotion, especially like those small. Well, yeah, it can. I mean, yeah, it can understand basic emotions like happiness and sadness, or anger, or fear. But then, I don't think it will ever be able to recognize, for example, sarcasm, which requires you to have. It's basically like a double meaning of something, or little nuances of emotion that we understand as humans because we feel the same things, but then those nuances are not really shown. Because there, for example, in when I was learning Swedish, we had a big, like circular thing with different types of emotions, and there would be like 5 or 6 or 12 emotions for fear because they're different, like different nuanced things. Yeah. And the same thing is in English and Russian and every language. And differentiating between those is our task, because we would argue with my teacher on what actually this word meant, because well, for me it's that, for him it's something different, because it's so nuanced. And then with text, the thing I'm seeing is AI, and I hope it will stay that way. It will never understand what context is, because context is a thing that we make up as humans, as people. For example, I think this is the most like vivid example that I can give. I was translating for my thesis a piece of text from a Portuguese book. And Portuguese is a gendered language, first of all, and there is this thing when you can drop the pronoun. So you don't have to use a pronoun, you can just use the verb if you need to show that it's like the third person or the first person doing it. Because I think in German it's the same thing when the verbs just change depending on the person that's doing it. So for example, whatever, I have no idea. Like I do, he does, like this kind of thing. Because I think in English it stayed with the do word, or be. So am, is, are, and like plurals, all that. This we have that in Portuguese, so 6 different verbs, like one, yeah. And I was translating a piece through DeepL. DeepL is AI. It's
Yeah.
based on AI, but it's one of the best mechanic, so to speak, translators out there. Google cannot do its work. Yandex will never be able to do its work. Even though Yandex is good for example, translating Portuguese documents. It has the cliches in Russian to do that. So I was translating it. I was like, okay, let me put in this piece of text, and it was talking about how a girl came to like the home of other people. So her name was Adelaide. So she came to these people with them, and they gave her a place to sleep, and then the only word or a couple of words in the last sentence was that like she fell asleep, but we don't use the pronouns, and so there was just a couple of verbs indicating that she fell asleep. And the person that is reading it, a human, will understand that it's talking about the girl.
Yeah.
And then you put it into DeepL, and it suddenly is changing it to masculine, and you're like, okay, yeah, and it's in like, it's in this little piece of text. Imagine if it had like the whole book, it still wouldn't be able to. And I'm not talking even about DeepL. ChatGPT is doing the same thing. I think DeepSeek is not good for translation at all. I tried it. Even English, it's so bad. It's worse than Google.
Yeah.
Like, it's way worse. So yeah, basically like the broad context or not broad context, it doesn't understand it, because for example, for me, in these couple sentences, the context is one thing. For another person, it's another thing. Context is such a personal thing. Like, we can say that in the broad context of the book, there are some things that would be same for everyone. So that like, this girl is 18 years old, or that another character is a Mason. But then, in this small little piece of text, there are a lot of different things that happen there for different people, and it's also kind of like nuanced emotion, so it's hard to recognize.
I get it, but my point is that, yeah, sure, AI right now is not developed enough to understand context, understand intonation and whatnot, but most people are investing in it, so they develop it. And who knows what AI will be able to do in 5 years or 10 years. And even if AI still won't be able to do quality translation or interpreting, still, it is free. It is still much cheaper than an actual professional translator or interpreter. And big companies are, of course, greedy, and of course, they won't pay extra money if they have an alternate opportunity. So, in terms of, not in terms of quality, but in terms of jobs and hiring, still people will lose their jobs, and the quality of translation and interpreting overall in the industry, it will drop because of AI. When we talk about art, it is already a drastic situation there, because there is so much AI slop everywhere.
Oh my god.
It is awful.
Yeah.
And basically,
have you seen the advertisements on our streets with
Yeah.
AI slop?
it is everywhere.
Oh my god. Why? Like, there are so many willing artists who want to do like advertisements. Stop. He's showing, Alec is showing this Italian brain rot.
I hate
animals.
it.
I'm
Kill
not-
it. Kill it.
Kill it.
Bomb it right now.
Yeah, my other best friend loves this stuff.
Same.
I don't
I
think
have.
I don't think like he likes AI like as a
Yeah.
thing, but this thing, it's been his vocal stem for a couple months already. I'm like, please shut up. Like I hate
It's
it.
not even funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Call me a killjoy. I was one actually. I was a My Chemical Romance fan.
I'm gonna kill you personally.
I'm gonna kill you right after this podcast too. Oh,
He's gonna be thrown onto the freeway.
I'm going to eat your headphones right now.
Yeah.
So, what was I talking about?
Stop.
Yeah. So, yeah. Basically, right now, the economic situation, the situation with the economy is awful. It's hideous. It's terrifying. So even if you're like the biggest fan of fine arts and true art, please stop.
Sorry.
So even if you're the true appreciator of fine arts, you still can't afford an actual art by an actual artist,
Yeah.
a living person, because of course, people want their job, their hard work to be paid,
Yeah.
and I recently started to take commissions, and I know what it's like to evaluate your work, and I know that it's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap because you spend a lot of hours and efforts, and yeah, I totally understand why why artists demand such high prices. But people won't be able to afford it even if they want to because the economy is shit right now. So and then there is AI, which is totally affordable. It's mostly free. Everyone can do it with no effort. So people will soon, I think. I have pretty pessimistic predictions. I don't know. So I think in the future people will just have nothing left other than AI, because it's either AI or nothing, because people won't have money. People already mostly don't have enough money for basic needs like living or food.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I understand even like non-artists because I sometimes with the stipend I got from university, even though it was good because I'm an orphan and we get a lot more money than any other social class, so to speak, in our university. I was struggling so much. So I had savings, but I had to take money from my savings to not go into debt paying for 2 apartments and food for me and my grandmother. So like, and my cat, and my like friends that I invite or something. And I'm like, oh my god, no. Like, even when we just like come together, I'm like, yeah, of course I can pay for you guys.
No,
like,
definitely.
I'm a good friend. I can pay for
Yeah.
everyone. Like,
Same, I get it. I totally get it. Like,
yeah, I'm just. That's the way I was raised. Like, you can pay for your friends, and the friend will pay for you later. Because like, it's basically like, yeah, they want. I know I have some friends that will, and I love them, and like basically, I know that I can help a friend in need, which is good, and it's always. I mean, there are a lot of people in need, and I know how it's hard. Like it's hard to struggle, and it's awful not to eat, for example, or like not to have like basic like things. So, for me, right now with the money I have, I can. What is it for me to buy my friends some food, or if they need it, like I don't know, university supplies. I don't know, like a T-shirt, some clothes. It's not that like hard. I
Yeah.
can afford it. I can share my things because I know like one of my friends he needs a laptop. I have two that I do not use. I'm like pick and choose. Yeah, whatever. I don't need it. I don't use it. Take it. If like I needed money, but like if I didn't need money, I would give my last tablet away to my other friend. I just really need money, so we decided that he will buy it from me.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I know I gave a lot of my old clothes to Alec and Nastya. I do it because I don't wear it. It's good for them. They can wear it at home or I don't know. Alec has that yellow hoodie
Yeah.
that I gave him. I'm okay. I didn't wear it. I wore it once. I got a stain of bleach on the back, and I'm like, I don't want to wear it anymore. Ali doesn't care. It's a hoodie.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know. So yeah, it's struggling. It's hard. That's
And because of that, people are poor. They can't buy art. Artists can't get money, so they are technically forced to quit drawing and focus on I don't know, actual jobs.
yeah.
And get real education. That's part of the reason why I didn't become an art major. Just a part of the reason. I never wanted to become an art major. God forbid, never.
It's more expensive than becoming
It's
translation or something.
And it would have been killed an artist in me. I know that.
I know that people struggle in those universities, like
that's so cool.
with artist majors, because there is like a standard.
Yeah.
There's no standard to art. I think
Yeah.
like people can do whatever.
Yeah.
I've watched a girl in America get an art major, and for every task that she was given, she would do self-portraits, very original, hyper-realistic self-portraits, and it was amazing. And I think she graduated already. It was really cool. It was really cool, and that's what I like. Like, come on, give some freedom to people. I know that in design they're more free, like design majors.
But still, like, I don't like when people tell me what to do when it comes to art, because art is like, it's a hobby of mine. It's not, I would never want it to be my job. Even with commissions, I know that I will get paid for it. And it's the only reason why I draw what people tell me. So, yeah, I only do it for money. For free, I would never do that. So, what I was talking about, that the number of artists will drop because of AI, and soon AI will be the only option in the art market. I suppose, and it's really sad. And that's why for me as an artist, it is very, very difficult topic to think about, because generative AI is evil. It is it's not that AI is the main problem. It's capitalism on itself.
I think it's people using AI in general and doing it recklessly and using it just for fun, not for something that they really need.
It is very popularized right now, and because of the economy, AI becomes even more widespread, which is definitely worsening the issue. Speaking of AI and languages, I just remembered, I mentioned before that my dream language to learn is Icelandic. I didn't mention the reason why I want to learn Icelandic. Right now it's not the only reason, of course, but back when I just got this idea of studying Icelandic, it was 2019, and that year at the Eurovision, the band Hatari performed, the Icelandic band. I fell in love with them. They were my everything for so many years. I wanted to learn Icelandic because of them. Because, For those who don't know, it's an anti-capitalistic BDSM industrial. I don't know how to describe that. Their music is very, very unique, and it was my comfort music for a very long time. And I, after my sweetie recovering phase a couple of years ago, I used to be a sweetie. I used to be a huge Taylor Swift fan, but I got better since then. I'm clean now. She has a song about that too. Yeah. So after that, I promised myself to never be like dependent on an artist. I would promise myself to never like allow myself to feel betrayed or disappointed by some artist. And Hatari was always an exception because their lyrics, their views, or as I thought, what was their views? They were my everything, and I genuinely believe that like anyone can disappoint me, but them. Yeah. So about 3 years ago, one core member of the band left, and they sort of disappeared. They didn't release anything. I thought that they will just break up eventually and will never release anything new, and I was sort of okay with it because even though they have not a lot of songs, all of their songs, they were on my playlist. They never left, and they were very important to me. But then recently this year, I think they released a music video which was completely made with AI.
Oh my god.
And it is awful. Like, first of all, the song, before that, all of their songs were in Icelandic, naturally. That's why I wanted to learn Icelandic. To understand those songs and for many other reasons. So, yeah. And that new song, it is in English. It was problem number one because it sort of took away the originality what Hattori used to have. And the AI music video is just, even if in their minds it was supposed to be some social commentary like against AI, it did. First of all, I don't see how it's supposed to work, because why would you support AI to make a statement against AI? That doesn't make sense. Second of all, the song itself, from what I remember, I haven't touched it for the second time ever because the song doesn't really feel like there's something of a statement against AI in it. So it's just really weird, and I actually did feel very betrayed and disappointed at that moment because before that they kind of formed my my stand against capitalism, and now I can't even hold on to that.
Yeah, well, do you know System of a Down?
Yes.
So the lead singer Serj Tankian, he is also a solo artist. And his latest music video was also made completely with AI. And as far as I know, the song had nothing to do with AI. I think it was on the whole Palestine situation. Which is kind of interesting. Why would he use that when he has such a stand for ecology, anti-capitalism, and everything else, like wishing for a peaceful world, and then he uses AI. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mother in their latest clip also used AI, which is, I'm disappointed, but with the times we live in, I'm kind of not surprised.
Yeah.
Already, it's. I know that their clip wasn't made with AI, but they had, I think, some effects or something made with AI. It's like a part of the clip, but still, it hurts because
Yeah.
I really like their songs. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop listening to them.
Yeah.
But
I fired all of my music and I'm fine with that.
yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, at least like, let me hold on to something.
Yeah.
What was it at the end of everything? Hold on to something or something like that. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. One of the bands that I really loved for many years, another band, Tears for Fears, if I'm not mistaken, that one band who wrote Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Yeah, they used AI to make their album cover, which was also very disappointing because there are so many people who would want to make a cover for them for free. Like, literally, if you're a music artist and you're thinking about making a album cover with AI, just message me. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free for you, without AI. It's just, it's very sad. And also, there's another story I just remembered. One of my best friends, her too, Sveta, she participated in the art competition by some Russian, not very well-known artist, singer. And the goal is to make an album cover for one of her songs, and she will choose like the best. I don't know for which criteria, based on which criteria. My friend participated because she really loved that singer, and her artwork was very beautiful. I love it so much. It really captures the vibe and feelings of the song. So I really hope that she will win, not even because she's my friend, but because her artwork was really beautiful, and I would really want it to be a cover of the song. I would even listen to this song with her cover on it, even though I don't like the song.
Yeah.
So and you know what? The singer chose an AI image as the cover for her song.
Why? But why? If you make a contest for artists, should you like at least check? I mean, Pinterest lately, for example, has been doing a good job. They started labeling AI pictures, like made by AI. That's good, because sometimes I was like, it's still faulty. It doesn't do it every time.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at some Minecraft buildings, because I was like, okay, I need to build something. And I open a picture, and it looks really, really like Minecraft. I'm like, okay. And then I'm looking into it, and as an experienced player, I notice a lot of things that are wrong, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's AI. And I was talking to one of my friends, and they told me, they were like, well, it's still good, like, to use it for inspiration. I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to build it, though. Like, it would either be bigger and bulkier and not that beautiful, or it wouldn't just be possible in general. Because what's the point of it then?
Yeah.
Like, it's not, what the fuck? I mean,
AI bad.
yeah, AI bad. I think that will be a conclusion for our video today. I'm really grateful that you came to talk on our podcast, finally.
Yeah, I will be glad to visit once more
Yeah.
and to
yeah.
talk about Professor Layton more.
Yeah, yeah, we need to do that. I think Phantom Talk is one of the best things that we can do.
Yeah, I can tell you everything I know about Professor Layton.
Yeah,
Please
totally.
let me or Reverse 1999.
Google Play suggests that I play that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone should play Reverse 1999. It's a must. Everyone is legally obliged now to play Reverse 1999.
I don't even understand what that is. I'm like, okay.
It's a mobile game about time traveling,
Oh.
and it has probably the best diversity in the gacha industry. And the
Oh,
story,
cool.
and the story is peak. It's just peak writing. I
That's
love it
good.
so much.
That's cool.
They even had a main story chapter in Brazil.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brazil!
yeah, Brazil mentioned.
Yeah, finally! My best friend is going to Brazil next year.
Oh.
Oh my god, I forgot the name of that time of the year. Okay, in other words,
I only know some. Oh,
summer and autumn, the only ones I remember.
spring.
Spring, yeah,
Oh.
spring. Thank you, Kate.
Spring is
Okay.
from-
So, yeah, we need to finish it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Again, we're really grateful. Thank you for all the work you've done with us on the podcast.
Thank you.
And it's really cool that you participated in it.
Feel free to call me every time.
Yeah. So,
Anytime.
thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget, we have a Telegram channel, we have Yandex Music, we have Spotify now. Please subscribe to all of them. We're trying to make merch. I promise you we're trying to make merch.
I can talk about that too.
Yeah!
I also make merch.
Yeah!
Unsuccessfully.
Bye-bye!
Bye.